How to Stay Calm and Positive in Life, written by Justin Tracy, published by Simple Audiobooks. Introduction. Staying calm and positive in life is a crucial skill that can transform how we experience the world, especially in challenging situations. Life, by nature, is full of uncertainties, setbacks, and pressures, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by the weight of responsibilities or the unpredictability of circumstances. However, maintaining a calm demeanor in the face of these challenges allows us to think clearly and make better decisions, preventing us from reacting impulsively or letting emotions take control. A calm mind is not only less susceptible to stress, but also more capable of processing information logically and calmly in the midst of chaos. The foundation of staying calm is emotional resilience. This is the ability to bounce back from adversity, setbacks, or difficult situations without becoming disheartened. Developing resilience involves understanding that setbacks are a natural part of life, and that failure is not the end, but rather an opportunity for growth. By reframing failures as learning experiences, individuals can approach challenges with a more optimistic and constructive mindset. Emotional resilience helps one maintain a steady course, even when the storm of life seems overwhelming. Mindfulness also plays a significant role in cultivating calmness. By practicing mindfulness, individuals train themselves to stay present in the moment, rather than ruminating over past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes. Mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or simply paying attention to sensory experiences can help calm the mind, reducing the tendency to overthink or spiral into anxiety. It encourages a state of awareness and acceptance, helping individuals to detach from external noise and focus on their internal state, allowing for greater emotional regulation. Another key aspect of staying calm and positive is adopting a solution-oriented mindset. When faced with difficulties, people often get bogged down by the problem itself and its associated emotions. This can create a mental block, making it harder to find effective solutions. However, shifting focus from the problem to the potential solutions fosters the sense of agency and control. Rather than fixating on what went wrong, a positive and calm individual focuses on what can be done to improve the situation, step by step. This shift in focus not only alleviates feelings of helplessness, but also empowers individuals to take proactive steps toward resolving issues, thus maintaining a sense of accomplishment. Maintaining positivity is deeply interconnected with one's mindset and perspective. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about maintaining a hopeful outlook, even in challenging times. Positive thinking helps to reframe negative situations, not by denying their existence, but by focusing on the possibilities they bring. Positive thinkers are more likely to find meaning in adversity and are less likely to be consumed by fear or despair. When life doesn't go according to plan, a positive mindset enables individuals to find alternatives and make the best out of their circumstances. This perspective breeds optimism, which in turn promotes better mental health, stronger relationships, and greater life satisfaction. In addition, staying calm and positive helps individuals maintain control over their emotional and physical reactions. When people are constantly reacting to stress or anxiety, it can lead to a vicious cycle of negative emotions and poor decision-making. By learning to pause, take a deep breath, and reflect before reacting, individuals can break this cycle. The more one practices this skill, the easier it becomes to respond to difficult situations without letting emotions dictate their behavior. This control not only aids in keeping a sense of calm, but also creates a sense of inner peace and confidence that can be felt in every area of life. Moreover, maintaining calmness helps in creating a positive environment. When one remains composed in stressful situations, it has a ripple effect on those around them. A calm individual often serves as a stabilizing influence, preventing escalation and fostering better communication. Their calm demeanor reassures others, creating a sense of trust and respect. This is especially important in leadership or family dynamics, where the emotional state of one person can have a profound impact on the group. A calm and positive approach nurtures an environment that encourages collaboration, understanding, and constructive problem solving. The relationship between mind and body also plays a critical role in staying calm and positive. Stress and anxiety can manifest physically, leading to symptoms such as headaches, tight muscles, or fatigue. By practicing techniques to calm the mind, such as deep breathing exercises or progressive muscle relaxation, individuals can alleviate physical tension and restore balance. The mind and body are intricately connected, and when one is at ease, the other follows suit. Regular physical exercise, adequate rest, and proper nutrition can also enhance mental clarity and emotional well-being, making it easier to maintain a calm and positive outlook. Another important factor is setting realistic expectations and managing the pace of life. Modern life often comes with a constant barrage of information, tasks, and expectations, leading to stress and burnout. By setting clear goals and priorities, individuals can manage their workload more effectively, reducing the risk of feeling overwhelmed. Learning to say no to unimportant or excessive demands and taking breaks when needed helps maintain a sense of balance. Furthermore, practicing gratitude is an essential tool for staying positive. Reflecting on the good things in life, no matter how small, shifts focus away from what's lacking or going wrong. Gratitude fosters a sense of abundance and appreciation, which counteracts negativity and enhances emotional well-being. Finally, staying calm and positive also involves self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on oneself when things go wrong or when expectations are not met. But being kind to oneself during times of struggle helps maintain a balanced perspective. Self-compassion allows individuals to accept their imperfections and mistakes without judgment, fostering a sense of self-acceptance. This gentle approach to oneself encourages personal growth without the self-inflicted pressure of perfectionism. In turn, this self-compassion promotes a more peaceful, grounded, and resilient mindset, making it easier to stay calm and positive in the face of life's challenges. In summary, staying calm and positive is a multifaceted skill that can transform how we handle life's difficulties. Through emotional resilience, mindfulness, a solution-oriented mindset, and positivity, individuals can maintain control over their reactions, creating a sense of clarity and peace amidst the chaos of life. This state of calm not only improves mental health and decision-making, but also fosters stronger relationships and a more fulfilling life. By practicing these principles consistently, individuals can cultivate a mindset that allows them to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and ease. Chapter 1. The Power of Perspective. The concept of perspective is one of the most transformative aspects of how we experience and navigate the world. Our perspective shapes everything from the way we perceive ourselves to how we view the people around us and the challenges we face. It's more than just how we look at things. It's about the meaning we attach to events, and how those meanings influence our emotional responses and actions. Often, we believe that the events in our lives dictate our emotions and experiences, but the truth is that it's our interpretation of those events that has the most profound impact. For example, two individuals can be faced with identical setbacks, but one may interpret the situation as a failure, feeling defeated and overwhelmed, while the other sees it as a chance for growth or an opportunity to learn. This is because their perspectives are different, and that difference dictates how they feel and what they do next. This is why perspective is so powerful. It's not the external circumstances that control us, but rather the internal lens through which we view those circumstances. The power of perspective is particularly evident when we encounter adversity. Life is full of ups and downs, and we inevitably face hardships, disappointments, and obstacles. But instead of seeing these challenges as setbacks, we can choose to view them as stepping stones, growth opportunities, or tests that will build our character and resilience. This shift in perspective can drastically alter our emotional and psychological responses. Rather than feeling hopeless or helpless in the face of adversity, we can approach challenges with a mindset of learning, curiosity, and determination. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I grow stronger because of this?" By reframing difficulties in a positive light, we can stay motivated and remain focused on solutions rather than becoming bogged down by negative emotions or self-doubt. Moreover, perspective plays a critical role. How we relate to others, the way we view other people, especially those who may not agree with us or who have different views, can either foster connection or create division. When we approach relationships with an open mind and a perspective of empathy, we are more likely to understand and appreciate the experiences and feelings of others. Instead of seeing a disagreement as a conflict, we can view it as an opportunity for dialogue, growth, and mutual understanding. Changing the way we view others can also influence our interactions. When we adopt a perspective that everyone is doing the best they can with what they know, we can move away from judgment and cultivate compassion. This shift not only improves our relationships, but also enhances our ability to communicate effectively and resolve conflicts peacefully. Another crucial aspect of perspective is its impact on our own self-image and self-worth. The way we perceive ourselves directly affects how we approach life, set goals, and deal with setbacks. If we view ourselves as capable and resilient, we are more likely to take risks, persevere through challenges, and strive for success. On the other hand, if we see ourselves as inadequate or incapable, we may shrink from opportunities, doubt our abilities, and avoid taking action. Our perspective on ourselves shapes our confidence and how we handle failure. Understanding that we have the power to change how we see ourselves can lead to greater self-empowerment. When we reframe negative self-talk and focus on our strengths, achievements, and potential, we increase our belief in ourselves, which in turn helps us achieve our goals and overcome obstacles. The concept of perspective also influences our ability to maintain peace and calm in the face of stress or turmoil. In moments of tension, when emotions are high and anxiety sets in, it's easy to be swept away by the intensity of the situation. However, by shifting our perspective and stepping back to view the situation objectively, we can regain control over our reactions. For example, when faced with a stressful situation at work or in a personal relationship, we can choose to view it as a challenge to solve rather than a crisis to panic over. By detaching from the emotional weight of the situation and adopting a solution-oriented mindset, we can reduce stress, think more clearly, and approach the problem with a calm, measured approach. In this way, perspective is a tool that helps us manage our emotional responses and navigate difficult situations with greater ease. Perspective also plays a significant role on how we define success and failure. Society often teaches us to measure success based on external achievements like money, status, or approval from others. However, these metrics of success are often fleeting and can lead to dissatisfaction if we base our self-worth on them. When we shift our perspective on success, we realize that it's not about external validation, but about personal growth, fulfillment, and the pursuit of meaningful goals. Success can be measured by how well we align our actions with our values, how much we learn from our mistakes, and how we contribute to the well-being of others. By changing the way we define success, we free ourselves from the pressure of societal expectations and begin to pursue a path that truly brings us joy and satisfaction. A powerful perspective also empowers us to see the potential in every situation. It's easy to focus on what's not working or what's missing, but when we shift our viewpoint, we start to see the possibilities in even the most challenging circumstances. Every setback, every failure, and every obstacle can be reframed as an opportunity to grow, innovate, and improve. For example, if we're struggling with a difficult project at work, instead of seeing it as a failure, we can view it as a chance to build new skills, gain experience, and improve our problem-solving abilities. Perspective allows us to tap into creativity, resilience, and resourcefulness, leading to innovative solutions and a sense of empowerment that drives us forward. The more we practice shifting our perspective, the more it becomes a natural part of how we approach life. It takes time and effort to consciously change our thinking patterns, especially if we're accustomed to reacting with negativity or fear. However, by actively cultivating a positive and solution-oriented perspective, we can retrain our minds to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. This shift in perspective doesn't mean ignoring reality, pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it means choosing to focus on what's within our control and finding opportunities in every situation. Over time, this practice becomes ingrained, and we begin to view life's challenges as part of the larger journey, learning to embrace the ups and downs with grace and confidence. The power of perspective is also crucial for building resilience. Life is unpredictable, and we will inevitably face setbacks, failures, and disappointments. However, our ability to bounce back from these challenges depends largely on how we perceive them. When we adopt a resilient perspective, we understand that difficulties are temporary and that we have the strength to overcome them. We don't see ourselves as victims of circumstance. Instead, we see ourselves as active participants in shaping our future. This mindset enables us to stay motivated, maintain a sense of hope, and take consistent action even in the face of adversity. Finally, perspective is a key component of living a life of purpose and meaning. When we view life through the lens of purpose, we see every experience as an opportunity to align our actions with our values, contribute to the greater good, and create a positive impact. Our perspective on what matters in life, our relationships, our passions, our contribution shapes how we spend our time, make decisions, and set priorities. With a purposeful perspective, we are more likely to pursue what truly fulfills us, rather than chasing external achievements that may ultimately feel hollow. This sense of purpose provides a deeper sense of fulfillment, motivation, and clarity, allowing us to live with intention and make choices that align with our core beliefs. In conclusion, perspective is one of the most powerful tools we have to shape our experiences and outcomes in life. By shifting our viewpoint, we can turn challenges into opportunities, foster empathy in our relationships, build resilience, and live with purpose. The way we perceive the world not only affects our emotional and mental states, but also determines how we approach life's many obstacles. With the right perspective, we can unlock new possibilities, achieve personal growth, and create a life that reflects our true potential. Chapter 2: Mastering Emotional Regulation. Mastering emotional regulation is an essential aspect of leading a healthy, balanced, and fulfilling life, as it enables individuals to navigate the complexities of their emotions without being controlled by them. Emotions are a natural and powerful part of the human experience, but when they are not managed properly, they can overwhelm us, cloud our thinking, and cause us to make impulsive or regrettable decisions. The process of emotional regulation involves becoming aware of, understanding, and responding to our emotions in a way that promotes well-being, clarity, and thoughtful action, rather than allowing ourselves to be swept away by sudden surges of anger, sadness, or frustration. Emotional regulation gives us the tools to pause, assess the situation, and decide on a measured response that aligns with our values and goals. It is not about suppressing emotions or pretending they do not exist. It is about acknowledging them and learning to process them constructively. The first step in mastering emotional regulation is emotional awareness. Often, people go through life without fully understanding what triggers their emotions or why they respond to certain situations in specific ways. Becoming more attuned to our emotional states allows us to recognize the signs of emotional escalation before they become overwhelming. For example, when we begin to feel anxious or frustrated, we might notice physical cues such as a racing heartbeat, tense muscles, or shallow breathing that signal our emotions are building. By paying attention to these signals, we can catch ourselves before our emotions spiral out of control and intervene before our reactions become impulsive or damaging. This awareness also helps us identify the root causes of our emotions, allowing us to address the underlying issues rather than simply reacting to surface-level triggers. Once we are aware of our emotions, the next step is to understand them. Emotional regulation involves not only recognizing what we are feeling, but also identifying why we are feeling that way. For instance, if we are feeling angry, we might explore whether that anger is a result of unmet expectations, a sense of injustice, or frustration with our own limitations. Understanding the underlying causes of our emotions gives us a clearer picture of what is truly at play, and enables us to respond to the root issue instead of just the emotion itself. In this way, emotional regulation allows us to act with intention, using our emotions as valuable sources of information that can guide us toward positive outcomes. For example, anxiety might indicate a need for more preparation, while anger could be a sign that a boundary needs to be set. By understanding our emotions in this way, we can view them as tools for growth and self-awareness rather than forces that control us. One of the most important aspects of emotional regulation is learning to manage our emotional responses. Emotions are not inherently good or bad, but our response to them determines their impact. In moments of intense emotion, our ability to regulate our reactions determines whether we act impulsively or whether we choose a more measured, thoughtful response. For instance, if we are faced with a challenging situation at work or in a personal relationship, we might feel an initial surge of frustration or defensiveness. Instead of reacting immediately, emotional regulation encourages us to pause and take a deep breath, allowing us time to collect our thoughts and assess the situation. This brief pause can prevent us from saying something we might regret or making a hasty decision that doesn't align with our long-term goals. In this way, emotional regulation helps us create space between stimulus and response, which enables us to choose how we want to react, rather than being swept away by the intensity of the moment. A powerful tool for emotional regulation is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves bringing our full attention to the present moment without judgment, which allows us to observe our emotions without getting lost in them. By practicing mindfulness, we can create a sense of distance from our emotions, enabling us to view them objectively rather than being consumed by them. For example, if we feel overwhelmed by stress, mindfulness techniques such as focusing on our breath or practicing body scans can help us ground ourselves in the present moment, alleviating the intensity of the emotion. Mindfulness allows us to acknowledge our feelings without becoming entangled in them, providing a sense of clarity and calm that makes it easier to navigate difficult emotions. Over time, practicing mindfulness enhances our emotional intelligence and helps us build the capacity to regulate our emotions in real time. In addition to mindfulness, another crucial strategy for emotional regulation is cognitive reframing. Cognitive reframing involves changing the way we think about a situation in order to alter our emotional response to it. For example, if we find ourselves frustrated by a difficult task, instead of focusing on how hard it is, we can reframe our thoughts to focus on the opportunity for growth it presents. This shift in perspective helps to reduce negative emotional reactions and allows us to approach challenges with a sense of optimism and resilience. Cognitive reframing also involves recognizing distorted or unhelpful thought patterns, such as catastrophizing or overgeneralizing, and replacing them with more realistic, balanced thoughts. By changing our thought patterns, we can change how we feel and, in turn, how we respond to situations. This skill helps us break free from automatic, emotional reactions and empowers us to choose a more thoughtful and balanced response. Another powerful tool for emotional regulation is self-soothing. In moments of high emotional intensity, it's important to have strategies for calming ourselves down and returning to a state of equilibrium. Self-soothing techniques can vary widely, depending on the individual, but they often include practices such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or engaging in a calming activity like taking a walk or listening to music. By incorporating self-soothing strategies into our emotional regulation toolkit, we can prevent ourselves from being overwhelmed by intense emotions and instead find a sense of calm and clarity. These techniques not only help us manage immediate emotional responses, but also contribute to long-term emotional well-being by reducing overall stress levels and enhancing emotional resilience. Developing emotional regulation also involves building emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and handle future emotional challenges with greater ease. Emotional resilience is cultivated over time through consistent practice, self-reflection, and learning from past experiences. Resilient individuals are able to recover quickly from emotional setbacks and continue moving forward without allowing negative emotions to dictate their actions. By strengthening our emotional resilience, we can become more adept at handling difficult emotions and more confident in our ability to navigate life's challenges. Resilience also encourages us to adopt a growth mindset, viewing challenges as opportunities to learn and develop rather than as threats to our well-being. The more resilient we become, the less likely we are to be overwhelmed by intense emotions, and the more effectively we can regulate them in the future. In the context of relationships, emotional regulation is crucial for fostering healthy communication and understanding. When we are able to regulate our emotions, we are better equipped to listen to others, empathize with their feelings, and respond in a constructive manner. This helps to prevent conflicts from escalating and promotes more harmonious, cooperative interactions. Emotional regulation also enables us to set healthy boundaries and assert ourselves without becoming defensive or aggressive. In relationships, being able to manage our emotions helps us maintain emotional balance, protect our well-being, and build stronger connections with others. Ultimately, mastering emotional regulation is about taking control of our emotional landscape and learning to respond to life's challenges with wisdom, patience, and clarity. It is not about avoiding emotions or pretending they don't exist, but about developing the skills to process them effectively and make decisions that align with our values and goals. Emotional regulation empowers us to respond to difficult situations with composure, avoid impulsive reactions, and build healthier, more meaningful relationships. It also allows us to maintain emotional balance during times of stress and adversity, helping us stay grounded and resilient no matter what life throws our way. Emotional regulation is a lifelong practice that can greatly enhance our well-being, foster personal growth, and lead to a more fulfilling life. Chapter 3: The Art of Letting Go. The art of letting go is a transformative process that invites us to release the things, people, emotions, and thoughts that no longer serve us or contribute to our personal growth. It's about recognizing that our attachment to certain outcomes or past experiences can limit our ability to embrace new opportunities and evolve. At its core, letting go is about freedom from the mental and emotional burdens that weigh us down, preventing us from experiencing life fully in the present. It begins with awareness, the realization that holding on to certain attachments, whether they are unresolved grievances, past regrets, or fears of the future, keeps us locked in a cycle of negativity and self-doubt. This awareness is the first step toward liberation. As we start to acknowledge how much energy we devote to these attachments and how much they hinder our progress, letting go is not about forgetting or pretending that negative experiences or pain did not happen. Rather, it is about choosing not to allow these past moments to define our present or control our emotional state. Every experience, especially painful ones, offers lessons and growth opportunities, but when we hold on too tightly to those memories or feelings, we get stuck in them, unable to move forward. To truly let go, we must reframe our relationship with our past, understanding that it's a part of us, but doesn't have to dictate how we feel or behave today. It's an act of releasing the emotional grip that these memories have on us, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and calm. One of the most profound aspects of letting go is releasing attachments to people and relationships that are no longer healthy or supportive. This can be one of the most difficult aspects of the process because, as humans, we often form deep emotional bonds with others. However, when relationships become toxic, draining, or unfulfilling, they can impede our growth and prevent us from living authentically. Letting go of these relationships doesn't mean abandoning people, but rather recognizing when it's time to set boundaries or move on for our well-being. This is a process of self-care, as it involves understanding that our peace of mind and emotional health must come first. Releasing unhealthy relationships allows us to make space for healthier, more supportive connections that nurture our growth and happiness. Another critical part of letting go is surrendering our need for control. Life is inherently unpredictable, and no matter how much we plan or strive to control outcomes, some things are simply beyond our control. Letting go in this context means accepting the uncertainty and the unknown, learning to trust that life will unfold as it should. It's about relinquishing the fear of the future and embracing the present moment, understanding that our best efforts and intentions are sometimes all we can do, and that the rest is out of our hands. This shift in mindset opens up a sense of peace and trust in the process of life, reducing anxiety and allowing us to approach each day with a lighter heart. The process of letting go also involves shedding the weight of perfectionism. We often hold ourselves to impossibly high standards, fearing that if we don't meet these expectations, we will fail or be judged. Letting go of perfectionism, accepting that we are human, and part of being human is making mistakes, experiencing setbacks, and growing from those experiences. When we let go of the need to be perfect, we free ourselves to be authentic, embrace our imperfections, and learn from our challenges without self-criticism. This shift in perspective allows us to approach life with a sense of grace and self-compassion, knowing that our value is not determined by perfection, but by our willingness to grow and evolve. In letting go, there is also a release of the constant need for external validation. Many of us seek approval from others, whether through accolades, praise, or recognition. However, when we base our worth on external validation, we place our happiness in the hands of others, which can lead to feelings of insecurity, dependency, or discontentment. Letting go of this need for external validation, finding validation within ourselves. It involves recognizing our own strengths, acknowledging our achievements, and developing a strong sense of self-worth that isn't contingent on the opinions of others. When we let go of the need for validation, we liberate ourselves to make choices based on our own values and desires, not on what others think or expect. The art of letting go is also about releasing the fear of failure. Many of us hold on to the fear of not succeeding, which keeps us stuck in a cycle of procrastination, avoidance, and self-doubt. Letting go of the fear of failure involves accepting that failure is a natural part of the learning and growth process. It means recognizing that every setback is an opportunity to learn, improve, and develop resilience. By letting go of the fear that holds us back, we create the freedom to take risks, pursue our passions, and step into new opportunities with confidence. We come to understand that failure doesn't define us. Rather, it refines us, helping us to become stronger, wiser, and more capable in the long run. Furthermore, letting go is crucial for healing emotional wounds. Holding on to unresolved pain or trauma can prevent us from healing and moving forward. The act of letting go of emotional baggage allows us to release the grip that past hurts have on our present emotional state, freeing up energy for healing, growth, and joy. It's a process of forgiveness, not necessarily for the sake of the person who hurt us, but for our own peace of mind. Letting go of grudges and resentment releases the toxic emotions that bind us to the past, allowing us to reclaim our emotional freedom and move toward a place of emotional wholeness. Forgiveness, as part of letting go, is not about excusing wrongdoing, but about freeing ourselves from the negative energy that can otherwise hold us hostage. In a practical sense, letting go also involves embracing the impermanence of life. Everything in life is temporary, including our emotions, circumstances, and experiences. Letting go means understanding that change is inevitable, and that attachment to a specific outcome or state of being can lead to suffering. By accepting impermanence, we learn to appreciate the present moment without clinging to it. We allow ourselves to experience life as it unfolds, without trying to hold on to things that are meant to pass. This acceptance fosters a sense of peace, as we are no longer resisting the flow of life, but moving with it, trusting that everything happens for a reason, and that each phase of life brings valuable lessons. Finally, the act of letting go creates space for new opportunities, growth, and possibilities. When we release what no longer serves us, whether it's an outdated belief, an old pattern of behavior, or a limiting mindset, we make room for new experiences and personal development. Letting go allows us to move forward with an open heart and an open mind, ready to embrace whatever comes next. It fosters a sense of renewal, as we let go of the past to make space for a brighter, more fulfilling future. In letting go, we gain the freedom to pursue our dreams, live authentically, and find peace in the present moment, knowing that we are no longer weighed down by the things that once held us back. The art of letting go is an ongoing practice that empowers us to live more fully, with a sense of ease, acceptance, and joy. Chapter 4. Building a positive environment. Building a positive environment is a multifaceted and intentional process that plays a vital role in fostering personal growth, emotional well-being, and overall happiness. The environment in which we live and work profoundly affects our mindset, actions, and ability to thrive, so creating a space that nurtures positivity is essential. The first aspect of building a positive environment is organizing and improving our physical surroundings. Cluttered or chaotic spaces can lead to feelings of stress and overwhelm, while clean, orderly spaces tend to promote calm and clarity. A well-organized space not only enhances our productivity, but also helps clear mental space, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. A positive physical environment includes elements that inspire joy, peace, and comfort. For instance, bringing natural light into a room, incorporating plants, or decorating with items that hold personal significance or evoke positive memories can make a significant difference in how we feel within that space. Additionally, ensuring that our environment is safe, clean, and functional allows us to feel supported in our daily activities, contributing to a sense of ease and well-being. However, the physical environment is just one component of creating a positive environment. Equally important is the social aspect, the people we surround ourselves with. Our relationships, whether with family, friends, co-workers, or acquaintances, have a profound impact on our emotional health and mindset. Building a positive environment requires cultivating relationships with people who uplift us, support our goals, and share our values. These relationships provide a source of encouragement, motivation, and emotional nourishment, which are crucial for maintaining a positive outlook, especially during difficult times. Conversely, it is equally important to set boundaries with individuals who bring negativity, drama, or emotional drain into our lives. While we cannot always avoid certain people, we can choose how much influence they have over us by setting clear limits on the time and energy we devote to them. By prioritizing relationships that are mutually supportive, respectful, and positive, we create an environment that fosters emotional health, personal growth, and joy. Beyond physical spaces and social circles, building a positive environment also involves nurturing our internal environment, our mindset, and emotional landscape. Our thoughts and beliefs shape how we experience the world, so cultivating a positive internal environment is essential for creating lasting happiness. One key aspect of this is practicing gratitude. When we focus on the things we are thankful for, no matter how small, we shift our attention away from what is lacking and begin to appreciate the abundance in our lives. This practice of gratitude enhances our ability to find joy in everyday moments and fosters an overall sense of fulfillment. Another important element is adopting an optimistic mindset. While it's natural to encounter challenges and setbacks, maintaining an optimistic outlook helps us navigate difficult situations with resilience and hope. By training ourselves to see opportunities instead of obstacles and believing in our ability to overcome challenges, we strengthen our emotional fortitude and sense of possibility. Building a positive environment also involves cultivating emotional intelligence, being aware of our emotions and learning how to manage them effectively. Emotional intelligence helps us navigate interactions with others, communicate more clearly, and respond to challenges in ways that promote constructive outcomes. By developing self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation, we can create a more harmonious and supportive environment, both for ourselves and for those around us. This awareness allows us to recognize when negative emotions arise, understand their root causes, and choose more balanced responses, rather than being overwhelmed by reactive feelings. Emotional intelligence also enhances our relationships, helping us to connect with others on a deeper level and resolve conflicts in a healthy, collaborative manner. By prioritizing emotional well-being and emotional growth, we foster an environment of mutual respect, understanding, and care, which strengthens the overall positivity in our lives. In addition to emotional intelligence, building a positive environment also involves developing resilience. Life inevitably presents challenges, and resilience allows us to face adversity with strength and adaptability. Resilience is built over time through practice and experience, and it enables us to bounce back from setbacks, learn from difficult experiences, and grow stronger in the process. A resilient mindset empowers us to view challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than as insurmountable obstacles, which allows us to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. By cultivating resilience, we create an internal environment that supports our ability to persevere, stay hopeful, and find meaning in our experiences, no matter how difficult they may be. Creating a positive environment also involves being mindful of the energy we bring into the spaces we occupy. The energy we carry with us, whether it is calm, positivity, and gratitude, or stress, anxiety, and negativity, affects not only ourselves, but also those around us. Being mindful of how we show up in our interactions with others and in the spaces we occupy allows us to contribute to the creation of a positive atmosphere. Simple acts, such as offering kindness, being present, and practicing patience, can have a ripple effect, creating an environment that encourages mutual respect, support, and collaboration. By consciously bringing positive energy into our relationships and spaces, we help to cultivate an environment where others feel safe, valued, and empowered to thrive. Additionally, a positive environment requires ongoing self-care and personal development. This means dedicating time and energy to activities that nourish our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, such as exercise, hobbies, relaxation, and reflection. When we prioritize our self-care, we are better able to show up as our best selves in our relationships and endeavors. Self-care also involves recognizing when we need rest or time to recharge, which is crucial for maintaining balance and preventing burnout. A positive environment thrives when individuals are attuned to their needs and take proactive steps to nurture their well-being, both individually and collectively. In the workplace, building a positive environment involves creating a culture of collaboration, respect, and encouragement. A positive work environment fosters creativity, motivation, and high morale, and it is essential for productivity and employee satisfaction. This can be achieved by fostering open communication, recognizing and celebrating achievements, promoting inclusivity, and encouraging a healthy work-life balance. When people feel valued and supported in their work environment, they are more likely to be engaged, motivated, and committed to their tasks, which ultimately contributes to a positive, thriving atmosphere. The importance of a positive environment also extends to the digital spaces we inhabit. In the age of social media and constant digital connectivity, it is crucial to be mindful of the content we consume and the communities we engage with online. Surrounding ourselves with positive, uplifting content and engaging in supportive online communities can significantly impact our mental and emotional health. On the other hand, exposure to negative or toxic online spaces can contribute to feelings of anxiety, inadequacy, or frustration. By curating our digital environment, we can protect our emotional well-being and create a space where we feel inspired, informed, and connected to others in meaningful ways. Finally, building a positive environment is an ongoing process that requires intentionality, awareness, and effort. It's about creating spaces, both physical and emotional, that promote peace, growth, and connection, and aligning our actions with our values and goals. It's about actively choosing to cultivate relationships, mindsets, and habits that support our well-being, and letting go of those that hinder our progress. A positive environment creates the foundation for happiness, success, and personal fulfillment, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with resilience, confidence, and joy. By nurturing both our internal and external environments, we create a life that is rich in possibility, positivity, and purpose. Chapter 5. Gratitude as a daily practice. Gratitude as a daily practice is a deeply transformative mindset and way of living that involves consistently choosing to focus on the abundance, blessings, and positive aspects of life, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they may appear. It is an intentional process of cultivating awareness and appreciation for what we have rather than dwelling on what we lack, thereby fostering an enduring sense of happiness, peace, and emotional resilience. At its essence, gratitude is about recognizing the value of both tangible and intangible aspects of our lives, be it the support of loved ones, the beauty of nature, opportunities for growth, or the lessons learned from challenges, and actively acknowledging their significance. When gratitude is practiced daily, it becomes a habit that rewires our thought patterns, encouraging us to see life through a lens of positivity, abundance, and possibility. The practice of gratitude begins with a conscious decision to incorporate it into everyday life. One of the simplest and most effective methods is maintaining a gratitude journal, where we write down a few things we are thankful for each day. This practice not only encourages reflection, but also trains our minds to notice and appreciate the good throughout the day, no matter how busy or stressful life becomes. Each entry acts as a reminder of life's richness, whether it's the kindness of a stranger, a moment of laughter, or a sense of accomplishment. Gratitude journaling serves as a record we can revisit during difficult times to reconnect with feelings of hope and appreciation. Expressing gratitude verbally is another powerful practice, whether it's thanking someone for their help, acknowledging their presence in our lives, or sending a heartfelt message to a friend or family member. Expressing appreciation strengthens relationships and fosters a deeper sense of connection. Gratitude creates a positive feedback loop. When we express our thanks, we not only uplift others, but also deepen our own sense of fulfillment. This process shifts our focus away from grievances and frustrations, allowing us to nurture healthier and more supportive relationships. Gratitude as a practice extends beyond external expressions and includes an internal shift in perspective. It involves reframing how we view challenges, setbacks, and even pain, understanding that these experiences often carry hidden blessings or lessons that contribute to our growth. For instance, a period of adversity may teach us resilience, reveal the strength of our support network, or lead us to new opportunities. By focusing on the lessons and growth that emerge from difficulties, gratitude helps us navigate life with greater resilience and composure. It reminds us that even amidst hardship, there is always something to be thankful for, whether it's the strength to endure, the wisdom gained, or the people who stand by us. The benefits of gratitude are supported by science, which shows that practicing gratitude regularly improves mental health, reduces stress, and enhances overall well-being. Neuroscientific studies reveal that gratitude activates regions of the brain associated with reward and positive emotions, fostering a sense of happiness and contentment. Over time, the practice of gratitude helps rewire the brain, making it more attuned to noticing positive experiences and less reactive to stressors. Gratitude has also been shown to improve sleep quality, boost physical health, and strengthen immune function, underscoring its profound impact on both mind and body. Gratitude's influence extends to our relationships, deepening bonds and creating a culture of mutual respect and kindness. When we express gratitude to those around us, we communicate that we value and appreciate their efforts, actions, and presence. This not only strengthens existing relationships, but also encourages others to reciprocate, creating a ripple effect of positivity and goodwill. Gratitude fosters empathy and understanding, making it easier to resolve conflicts and build stronger, more meaningful connections. In families, workplaces, and communities, a shared focus on gratitude can transform dynamics, fostering collaboration, support, and a sense of unity. A critical aspect of gratitude is its ability to anchor us in the present moment. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become preoccupied with what we want to achieve, acquire, or improve, often overlooking the richness of the present. Gratitude redirects our attention to the here and now, helping us savor life's fleeting moments, whether it's the taste of a favorite meal, the warmth of the sun on our skin, or the sound of laughter. This mindfulness not only enhances our appreciation of life's beauty, but also counteracts the tendency to compare ourselves to others or dwell on perceived inadequacies. Incorporating gratitude into daily life also means embracing it as a response to the everyday challenges and irritations that inevitably arise. When faced with difficult situations, we can practice gratitude by focusing on the aspects that remain positive, or the lessons they might offer. For example, being stuck in traffic might offer an opportunity to listen to a favorite podcast or reflect on the day ahead. Gratitude transforms our perspective, helping us find silver linings in even the most mundane or frustrating moments. Gratitude as a daily practice is not about denying or ignoring life's difficulties, but rather about choosing to focus on the good that exists alongside them. It is about cultivating a mindset that celebrates progress over perfection and sees each day as an opportunity to grow and thrive. Over time, gratitude fosters a deep sense of abundance, reducing feelings of scarcity, envy, or dissatisfaction. It shifts our focus from what we don't have to the richness of what we already possess, creating a foundation of emotional stability and joy that sustains us through life's ups and downs. Ultimately, gratitude is a way of life, a conscious and continuous practice of noticing, appreciating, and celebrating life's blessings, big and small. It transforms how we see ourselves, our relationships, and the world around us, opening the door to greater happiness, fulfillment, and resilience. By making gratitude a daily habit, we align ourselves with a mindset of abundance, foster deeper connections with others, and create a life imbued with purpose and joy. Through gratitude, we not only improve our own well-being, but also contribute to a more compassionate, empathetic, and positive world. Chapter 6. Staying calm under pressure. Staying calm under pressure is a highly valuable and transformative skill that empowers individuals to handle even the most demanding and high-stakes situations with clarity, focus, and composure. It begins with self-awareness, which is the ability to recognize the physical and emotional signs of stress, such as a racing heart, tightened muscles, or feelings of panic. This awareness allows individuals to identify when they are becoming overwhelmed, creating an opportunity to interrupt the stress response before it escalates. Techniques such as deep breathing, which involves inhaling slowly and deeply through the nose and exhaling fully through the mouth, are highly effective in calming the nervous system, slowing the heart rate, and fostering a sense of control. Mindfulness, which anchors the individual in the present moment, helps prevent the mind from spiraling into unproductive thoughts or worst-case scenarios. Grounding techniques, such as focusing on sensory details or mentally listing objects in the immediate environment, can also bring a sense of stability in chaotic situations. Preparation is a cornerstone of staying calm under pressure. When individuals are well prepared, they feel more confident in their ability to handle challenges, which reduces the intensity of stress when unexpected situations arise. Preparation includes developing expertise, anticipating potential obstacles, and rehearsing strategies for various outcomes. Visualization, a powerful mental technique, involves imagining oneself successfully navigating a challenging scenario, which builds a mental blueprint for remaining composed and effective under pressure. This process primes the brain to respond calmly and decisively when similar situations occur in real life. Another critical component is cognitive reframing, which involves shifting one's perspective on pressure itself. Instead of viewing high-stress situations as threats, reframing allows individuals to see them as opportunities to demonstrate resilience, problem-solving skills, and strength. This mindset shift reduces fear and increases confidence, enabling individuals to approach challenges with a sense of purpose rather than dread. Positive self-talk, where individuals replace negative or defeatist thoughts with affirming and empowering statements, reinforces a calm and capable mindset. For example, replacing "I can't handle this" with "I have the tools to figure this out" strengthens focus and reduces anxiety. Prioritization plays a vital role in managing overwhelming situations. Breaking down a complex problem into smaller, manageable tasks prevents feelings of being paralyzed by the magnitude of the challenge. By focusing on one step at a time, individuals can maintain momentum and avoid unnecessary stress. Clear communication is also essential during high-pressure moments, especially when working with a team. Misunderstandings or unclear instructions can exacerbate stress, but precise and calm communication fosters cooperation and ensures that everyone remains aligned in addressing the issue at hand. Resilience is built through consistent practices that enhance emotional strength and stability over time. Regular meditation, for instance, trains the mind to maintain calm and focus, even in the face of external chaos. Physical exercise helps release stress hormones and boosts mood-regulating neurotransmitters, creating a more balanced emotional state. Journaling allows individuals to process their emotions, gain insight into their stress triggers, and develop strategies for coping more effectively. These habits build a strong foundation of inner calm that becomes a reliable resource in moments of pressure. Detachment is another skill that contributes to staying calm under pressure. It involves separating oneself from the emotional intensity of a situation and approaching it with a logical, solution-oriented mindset. This doesn't mean ignoring emotions, but rather ensuring they don't cloud judgment or decision-making. Detachment allows individuals to evaluate situations objectively, identify the most effective course of action, and implement solutions with precision. It also prevents reactive behaviors, such as lashing out or making impulsive decisions, which can exacerbate problems. In high-pressure scenarios, seeking support from trusted individuals can provide perspective and relieve some of the burden. Whether it's consulting a mentor, delegating tasks to team members, or simply sharing concerns with a friend, reaching out helps distribute the emotional and practical weight of a situation. Collaboration often leads to better problem solving, as it combines diverse perspectives and skills to find effective solutions. This practice also builds a sense of community and shared responsibility, reducing the isolation that often accompanies high-stress situations. Staying calm under pressure also involves understanding and accepting that stress is a natural part of life. Resisting or denying stress can amplify its effects, while embracing it as a normal response allows individuals to focus on managing it constructively. Learning to respond rather than react is a key distinction. Responding involves thoughtful and deliberate actions, while reacting is often driven by emotion and impulse. Cultivating a responsive mindset requires practice, but over time, it becomes second nature. Even in the most demanding circumstances, building this skill doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and self-reflection. Reflecting on past experiences where pressure was well managed or poorly handled provides valuable insights into what strategies work best. Each experience becomes an opportunity for growth, gradually building confidence and composure. Over time, individuals develop the ability to remain calm and focused in increasingly challenging situations, creating a cycle of empowerment that reinforces their capacity to thrive under pressure. Ultimately, staying calm under pressure transforms what could be overwhelming challenges into opportunities for growth, resilience, and success. It allows individuals to maintain control, think clearly, and act decisively, no matter the circumstances. This skill inspires confidence, not only in oneself, but also in those around us, fostering an environment of trust and collaboration. Staying calm under pressure is not about suppressing stress, but rather about mastering it, harnessing it as a source of strength and focus. It's a skill that enhances personal and professional success, deepens emotional resilience, and provides a sense of inner peace that endures through life's most demanding moments. Chapter 7: Self-Care and Mental Resilience. Self-care and mental resilience are intertwined practices essential for maintaining emotional stability, personal growth, and the ability to withstand and recover from life's inevitable challenges. Self-care is more than indulgence. It is a deliberate commitment to nurturing one's physical, emotional, and mental well-being through consistent habits that replenish energy, strengthen the mind, and restore balance. It begins with understanding personal needs and recognizing when stress, fatigue, or emotional strain begins to deplete inner resources. This involves creating a routine that includes sufficient sleep, balanced nutrition, and regular physical activity, all of which are foundational for a resilient mind and body. Sleep rejuvenates cognitive functions and emotional regulation, while exercise releases endorphins, reduces stress hormones, and fosters mental clarity. Nutrition nourishes both body and brain, supporting concentration, mood stability, and long-term health. Beyond physical self-care, mental practices such as mindfulness and meditation play a pivotal role, providing tools to center thoughts, calm racing minds, and enhance self-awareness. Journaling helps process emotions, uncover stress triggers, and track personal growth, offering a safe outlet for reflection and insight. Mental resilience, on the other hand, is the ability to adapt to adversity, manage stress effectively, and recover from setbacks with strength and optimism. Building resilience requires a proactive approach to mental and emotional fortitude, starting with developing a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities to learn rather than insurmountable obstacles. Cultivating self-compassion is equally important. It involves treating oneself with kindness and understanding during times of failure or hardship, avoiding the spiral of self-criticism that can erode confidence. Resilience also thrives on connection, maintaining supportive relationships with friends, family, and trusted individuals who provide perspective, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Sharing struggles and seeking guidance or empathy from others fosters emotional strength and reduces feelings of isolation. Another crucial aspect of self-care and resilience is setting boundaries to protect one's mental and emotional space. This involves learning to say no to excessive demands, stepping away from toxic environments, and prioritizing activities that align with personal values and goals. Healthy boundaries create room for recovery and ensure that energy is directed toward meaningful pursuits. Resilience grows when individuals practice acceptance, acknowledging circumstances that cannot be changed while focusing energy on what can be influenced or improved. This empowers proactive problem solving and than fruitless resistance to inevitable challenges. Resilience is further enhanced by embracing gratitude as a daily practice. By intentionally focusing on the positives in life, no matter how small, individuals cultivate a sense of abundance and emotional strength that counteracts feelings of scarcity or despair. Gratitude reframes the mind, helping to find silver linings even in difficult times, and strengthens resilience by fostering hope and optimism. Similarly, humor and playfulness can be powerful tools for resilience, offering relief from stress and helping to maintain perspective during trying moments. Maintaining mental resilience also requires developing emotional regulation skills, which help manage intense emotions like anger, frustration, or fear without being overwhelmed by them. Techniques like deep breathing, visualization, and progressive muscle relaxation allow individuals to calm the nervous system and regain control during high-pressure moments. Resilient individuals learn to harness stress constructively, channeling it into motivation rather than succumbing to its negative effects. They embrace flexibility, understanding that adaptability is key to navigating life's unpredictability. This involves being open to change, reevaluating goals, and finding new pathways when obstacles arise. Investing in self-care means understanding that it's not a luxury, but a necessity for sustained well-being and resilience. It is an ongoing process of checking in with oneself, recalibrating priorities, and making adjustments as circumstances evolve. It includes finding joy in small moments, engaging in hobbies or activities that spark creativity, and giving oneself permission to rest without guilt. Resilience is not about avoiding stress, but about building the capacity to recover and thrive despite it. It is fostered by setting realistic expectations, celebrating progress, and acknowledging the strength it takes to persevere through difficulties. Self-care and resilience are deeply connected to self-awareness, which is the foundation of both practices. Knowing one's triggers, strengths, and coping mechanisms allows for tailored approaches to managing stress and maintaining balance. Regularly reflecting on one's emotional state and taking proactive steps to address concerns before they escalate builds resilience over time. For example, recognizing early signs of burnout and taking steps to recharge, whether through solitude, nature, or connecting with others, prevents prolonged stress and ensures sustained well-being. Both self-care and resilience involve embracing imperfection and understanding that struggles are a natural part of the human experience. They teach that strength is not the absence of vulnerability, but the ability to face difficulties with courage and authenticity. Resilience is not an innate trait, but a skill that can be developed with practice, patience, and perseverance. Self-care is the foundation that supports this development, providing the energy, clarity, and emotional balance needed to build resilience. By consistently practicing self-care and building resilience, individuals create a strong and adaptable foundation that allows them to face life's uncertainties with confidence, grace, and determination. These practices ensure that even in the face of setbacks or adversity, one can find meaning, maintain hope, and continue to move forward with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Self-care and resilience are not quick fixes, but lifelong commitments to nurturing one's inner strength and capacity for growth, ensuring a balanced, empowered, and thriving life. Chapter 8. The role of silence and reflection. Silence and reflection play a transformative and deeply impactful role in nurturing personal growth, emotional balance, and profound self-awareness. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a powerful state of being that allows the mind to disengage from the incessant external noise and distractions that dominate modern life. In the quiet, the mind is given the freedom to rest, recalibrate, and process thoughts that often go unnoticed amid the constant chatter of daily routines. It is in these silent moments that individuals can reconnect with their inner selves, gaining clarity on their emotions, goals, and the meaning behind their actions. Silence creates a space where external demands are momentarily set aside, providing a mental refuge to sort through confusion, unravel emotional knots, and build a clearer sense of direction. It reduces stress by slowing the nervous system, fostering a calm and grounded state, and allowing the mind to recover from overstimulation. Reflection amplifies the power of silence by actively engaging with thoughts, feelings, and experiences, It is a deliberate practice of turning inward to analyze past events, actions, and decisions with curiosity and without judgment. Reflection invites individuals to explore the deeper why behind their choices, uncovering patterns in behavior that may be constructive or counterproductive. This thoughtful examination promotes learning and growth, helping individuals to identify strengths to build upon and areas that require improvement. Reflection turns everyday experiences into valuable lessons, converting setbacks into opportunities for resilience and progress. It strengthens emotional intelligence by encouraging the understanding and regulation of one's emotions, while also fostering empathy for others through the recognition of shared struggles and motivations. Together, silence and reflection create an environment for creativity and problem-solving. In the absence of external distractions, the mind is free to explore new perspectives, generate innovative ideas, and develop unique solutions to challenges. This mental stillness enables individuals to step back from immediate concerns, gain a broader view of their circumstances, and find clarity in decision-making. Silence provides the raw material, peace and space for reflection to shape into insights and intentions that guide meaningful action. This pairing is particularly beneficial during periods of uncertainty, as it helps individuals process complex emotions, reevaluate priorities, and regain a sense of purpose and control. The practice of silence can take many forms, from meditative mindfulness to walking in nature, or simply sitting in stillness, allowing the mind to wander and settle naturally. Reflection often accompanies these moments, facilitated by journaling, where thoughts are articulated and clarified on paper, or through deep introspection, where questions like what truly matters, or how can I grow from this experience, are explored. Reflection is not limited to solitary practices. It can also involve discussing insights with a trusted confidant or mentor, whose feedback and perspective add depth to the reflective process. Silence and reflection also enhance interpersonal relationships by fostering a deeper understanding of one's own thoughts and emotions. These practices make it easier to approach others with patience, empathy, and authenticity. Silence teaches the art of listening not just to the external world, but also to the subtle voice within, which often holds the answers to life's most pressing questions. Reflection reinforces this by encouraging individuals to align their actions with their core values and beliefs, resulting in more intentional and fulfilling relationships. Over time, regular engagement with silence and reflection builds resilience, enabling individuals to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and confidence. Silence acts as a stabilizing force, grounding individuals during moments of chaos, while reflection offers the insights needed to adapt and move forward with wisdom and clarity. These practices also cultivate a sense of gratitude, as they provide the opportunity to pause and recognize the beauty, growth, and lessons present in every moment, even in times of struggle. Silence and reflection are active commitments to self-discovery and self-improvement. They require creating space in a busy life, letting go of the need for constant stimulation, and embracing the stillness that allows for true growth. Through these practices, individuals learn to balance the external demands of life with their internal needs, ensuring they remain connected to their authentic selves. They teach that the answers often sought in the outside world are already within, waiting to be uncovered in the quiet moments of introspection. By incorporating silence and reflection into daily life, individuals gain access to a wellspring of wisdom, creativity, and strength. These practices are not quick fixes, but lifelong tools that deepen over time, offering ever-expanding benefits as one continues to engage with them. They remind us that amidst the busyness and noise of life, stillness holds unparalleled power, the power to heal, transform, and guide us toward living with greater purpose, authenticity, and fulfillment. Through silence and reflection, individuals unlock their potential to grow, find balance, and lead lives that are not only productive, but also deeply meaningful and enriched by the quiet wisdom that emerges from within. Conclusion: The conclusion of this book serves as a profound culmination of the lessons, insights, and strategies shared throughout its chapters, emphasizing that the journey to achieving calmness and positivity in life is a deeply personal, intentional, and ongoing process. It underscores that life's challenges, uncertainties, and adversities are inevitable, but the key to navigating them lies in cultivating inner strength, emotional resilience, and an unshakable sense of purpose. Rather than seeking an external escape from difficulties, the path to true peace begins within, through practices that align the mind, body, and soul. The conclusion reiterates the transformative power of self-awareness, encouraging readers to regularly pause, reflect, and reconnect with their core values and priorities. It highlights the importance of understanding the triggers of stress and negativity and replacing reactive habits with conscious, mindful responses that foster balance and clarity. The final message reinforces the interconnectedness of all the principles: shared perspective, emotional regulation, gratitude, letting go, and self-care, showing how they weave together into a holistic approach to a fulfilling life. Perspective is identified as the cornerstone, urging readers to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, while emotional regulation is presented as the anchor that keeps one grounded amidst emotional turbulence. Gratitude is emphasized as a daily tool for shifting focus from lack to abundance, training the mind to see beauty and potential even in moments of struggle. Letting go of unnecessary baggage, whether it be toxic relationships, unrealistic expectations, or past regrets, is framed as an essential act of self-liberation, freeing space for positivity and growth to flourish. The conclusion delves deeply into the importance of creating a supportive environment, one that nurtures positivity and aligns with personal goals. It stresses the importance of relationships and connections that elevate and inspire, while also urging readers to embrace the healing power of solitude and reflection. Silence is portrayed as a sacred space where individuals can hear their true thoughts and emotions, gaining the clarity needed to make decisions that align with their authentic selves. Reflection transforms these silent moments into opportunities for growth, helping readers turn experiences into wisdom and mistakes into lessons. A significant focus of the conclusion is on the role of self-care as a foundational pillar of calmness and positivity. It goes beyond superficial acts of self-care, encouraging readers to see it as an act of self-respect and love, encompassing physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It highlights the importance of consistent habits: adequate sleep, nourishing food, exercise, and mindful practices that recharge the mind and body. At the same time, it reinforces the need for boundaries, teaching readers to protect their time, energy, and mental space from unnecessary distractions and negativity. The book concludes by emphasizing resilience as a dynamic quality that grows stronger with practice and adversity. It encourages readers to view setbacks as integral parts of their journey, not as failures, but as stepping stones to growth and transformation. Resilience, combined with the ability to adapt and embrace change, equips readers to face life's uncertainties with courage and optimism. The message is clear: calmness and positivity are not states to be achieved once and for all, but are ongoing practices, cultivated through daily choices and intentional living. The conclusion inspires readers to accept imperfection as part of the human experience and to celebrate progress, no matter how small. It reminds them that every step toward a calmer, more positive mindset contributes to a richer, more meaningful life. By integrating these principles, individuals can experience a shift in their outlook, moving from a reactive existence dominated by external pressures to a proactive life shaped by inner peace and clarity. The book's final takeaway is one of empowerment, reminding readers that they have the tools within themselves to shape their lives, overcome obstacles, and create a fulfilling existence. The parting thought is a call to action, urging readers to commit to these practices not as temporary solutions, but as lifelong companions. It encourages them to approach each day with mindfulness, gratitude, and intention, recognizing that the small, Consistent steps they take towards self-improvement accumulate into profound transformation over time. By embracing the teachings in the book, readers are invited to unlock a deeper connection to themselves, their relationships, and the world around them, finding calmness and positivity not as fleeting states, but as enduring qualities that shape a life of harmony, resilience, and purpose. The conclusion leaves readers with the assurance that the journey, while continuous, is rewarding, and the effort to cultivate calm and positivity will lead to a more balanced, empowered, and enriched existence.